Alright, so I just made a video. I was talking about basically Tyrone Spong saying that what Eddie Hearns said was a lie, or whoever was behind the report saying that he was tested positive for a banned substance. Okay, so I made a video about that. Well, it made me think about this. This past year, Eddie Hearn has also dealt with the Dylan Whyte issue. Dylan Whyte tested positive. Everyone knew about it other than Oscar Rivas' camp, right? And ultimately, they allowed the fight to go on. Yes, Eddie Hearn's excuse is that it was UCAD that they held a hearing and they thought it was fine for them to go on, but you also have to take responsibility, in my opinion, Eddie Hearn, because you could have at least, I'm pretty sure you could have pulled a fight. You've done it before, so you could have pulled a fight. You could have stopped the fight. You have that power. You know what I'm saying? The fight was getting, you were putting the fight on, but obviously you were thinking about money, so you decided not to. Like, if UCAD says it's okay, I'm gonna go with it, and I'm going ahead and take those repercussions. And that's basically what's happening. So that's not a good look for Eddie Hearn. That's one of the that's a real bad look, honestly. And I felt like up until this year, Eddie Hearn's been doing a pretty good job to have a pretty clean reputation. So obviously Eddie Hearn has had that blemish with Dylan Whyte this year. It's looking like he may have another fuck up when it comes to this whole Tyrone Spong situation, because from what it's looking like, at least from Tyrone Spong's side, it's looking like he has proof showing that there is no evidence of him testing positive for the substance they're trying to say that he tested positive for. I can't remember off top the particular substance they said it was, but obviously we've seen more from Tyrone Spong's side when it comes to this point in time, when it comes to proof, than we have from Eddie Hearn's side. So my question is, first, you think Eddie Hearn will actually ever give us an answer when it comes to this whole Tyrone Spong situation, or you think they're just going to sweep it under the rug? Tyrone Spong, he's a popular fan among hardcore, like, kickboxing fans. Boxers, not too many hardcore boxing fans know about him, unless they really, fuck with the kickboxing Muay Thai side of the game. But other than that, they probably assume no matter how much noise he makes, it probably won't pick up too much, it won't pick up too much media play. So for the most part, they can probably just ignore it. But do you think he will ever give us an answer when it comes to that? They're just going to sweep it under the run. Two, what do you think of Eddie Hearn at this moment? Do you think he's starting to turn into a promoter where he's willing to do basically anything when it comes to when it comes to the money? I guess it's about the money, right? It's a business. Look at the whole KSI Logan Paul too. You know what I'm saying? He picked that up, put it on Matchroom Boxing, got a couple of his boxers that he wants to promote on the undercard. From what I'm hearing, Billy Joe's supposed to be on it. I forgot the other fighter that's supposed to be on. I can't remember. Devin Haney, maybe. I can't remember off tops, but another fighter he's promoting, he's supposed to have on the undercard of that too. So, you know what I'm saying? He did the AJ Ruiz too. Ends up being in, Saudi Arabia. Amir Khan was the first really to do that when it comes to the boxing side of the game as of late. But, Eddie Hearn's the one running with it. So it's been an interesting year, in my opinion, when it comes to Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, DAZN. But a lot of people, if you realize, you got to understand he's doing this because, one, it's putting his name more out there, and it's also building DAZN as a brand and making them more known over in the States, you know what I'm saying? Or at least in areas that they're not known as well, at least as they are in the United Kingdom. But this is giving him a bad reputation. Some of the things he's done this year just to make that dollar, to make sure, he gets the most out of what he puts in, you know what I'm saying? Do you think this is going to start giving him a bad rep? Overall, what do y'all think about Eddie Hearn this year? How do you think he's done in 2019 for Matchroom Boxing and DAZN and the sport of boxing? Let me know what y'all think.